What we feel is that a pattern is emerging in this dispute, and every time we seem to find that we're making progress in the negotiations, it appears to us that there are external forces that are coming into play who are deliberately attempting to undermine those talks and make sure that we don't actually reach an agreement. In particular, there are three characters involved in this dispute, none of whom have been at any of the meetings with the union, all of whom have claimed to have had some involvement in meetings at some point, who we believe are in the way of reaching an agreement. Those people are Mark Higson, the Managing Director of the company, Adam Crozier, the Chief Executive for the company, and Peter Mandelson. What we've seen in the last few days is, in our view, deliberately been choreographed in a way that tells us that the government and Royal Mail are working hand in hand to avoid any chance of us reaching a solution. And we are absolutely clear in that the real truth behind this dispute is that Lord Mandelson, in cohorts with the people who are running the company, appointed by this government, clearly feel that it's payback time. Because we defeated them on their proposal on privatisation, they are going out of their way. And rather than now being honest about the situation that exists within the company at board level, they are now backing the same people who that time ago they said didn't have the expertise to deal with the transformation. It leaves us in a very, very difficult situation, and it leaves us in a position where we have no confidence or trust in the people that we're actually trying to deal with. And what we would say to all of those people is, rather than keep making completely unhelpful statements at a time when we should be focused completely on securing an agreement, why not get your hands dirty like we have to do and get in the room and sort this problem out? There hasn't been a single meeting with Adam Crozier, there hasn't been a single meeting with Mark Higson. And our challenge to them and to Lord Mandelson is, let's get together as soon as possible and try and resolve this dispute. We know that strike action, which will now go ahead, and the action that we will announce later this week, further strike action, is going to damage customers. We don't want to be in that position. We know how serious the situation is, but we genuinely believe we have no alternative other than to stand up for postal workers in the UK and stand up for the UK postal services, because we believe that these people are not prepared to reach an agreement. So unfortunately, the situation is that the strikes will go ahead, and we are in a situation where we would want to meet both the government and Royal Mail's senior managers as soon as possible.